Anandji, thank you so much for joining us on Z Connect today. Welcome to Dubai.
Pleasure, thank you so much.
We were just talking about the heat here.
Right.
Is it very bad?
No, the excitement is so much that I can't feel any kind of temperature around me. I'm so much into the film right now. So
Yeah.
it's another kind of excitement. So even on the shoots when I'm shooting in the summers, I don't feel the heat.
I understand. So we'll get to the excitement about the movie and about the movie itself in a bit. Let's talk a little bit about your journey. So your journey has moved, you started with television and then moved on to making films. So
Right.
you've seen the best of both worlds. Which of these two mediums do you feel gives you more creative freedom?
See, every medium has got its own value or an asset. There's a different kind of viewers you get when you're doing television, and there's different kind of audience you get when you're doing cinema. But end of the day, what is similar between both, that you have to touch the heart of your audience. So for me, nothing changes. I have to be as honest as I am, whether I'm doing films or television. So that technically, yes, technically you have to learn a different form of storytelling when you, like how I moved on from television to films. There was a kind of sabbatical I took, a self-graduation from television to films. So that is technical. Otherwise, one thing remains the same, that it's all about emotion, how you put it in front of your audience.
Right. Tell me, the world is talking about Hollywood, world cinema. You are very much rooted still and you like to tell people stories of small towns in India. Do you do that on purpose?
Not on purpose. I think I was born and brought up in a middle class family, a very middle class Indian family. So I feel very comfortable when I pick stories from my roots. So, and that is the only way I can stay true to what I'm doing. Another thing which stayed with me was when the great maker Satyajit Ray ji said that way to global is through regional, you know. So I think that is the crux of it. The more regional or the more if you give your own slice of thing in the story, there are bright chances that you go global, you get more audience.
So tell us more about Raksha Bandhan. It's all set to release around the festival time. We've seen the trailer, it looks great. The sisters, Akshay of course, Bhumi as well. Tell us more about it.
See, every time you get down on floor to tell a story, you should have a reason. You should be there with something. You should have a strong reason as a maker, as a person, as an individual, why you want to go for it. And I had a very strong reason for making Raksha Bandhan, because the idea struck us when we were going through this pandemic thing, and we were all locked in our houses, our homes, and with our families, and there was a certain kind of uncertainty around us. We were scared. There was a certain kind of fear. The only thing that was constant with us was family, you know. And we realized the real value at that moment. End of the day, how much money coming into my bank is not important. What is important? People with me at that moment, caring. And I said, it's a great time to think of a story like Raksha Bandhan, to think about a relationship which has not been explored in the last couple of decades. And what other relationship you can look for when you are looking for a purity? So I said, let's go for it. Let's enjoy those Indian values. Let's talk about those family things and give your audience a good 2 hours of bonding time.
Tell us about working with Akshay after Atrangire.
It's been a fabulous journey. I have been able to understand the man so well. I think it's a very mutual thing. uh, the best part is when a director and actor get together is how much we can share with each other. That's the crucial part. Are we able to share with each other our weaknesses? I think that has gone right between me and Akshay sir, where we have been able to talk anything under the sun. And I can say that we know each other very well. That's why I'm able to extract the kind of thing which, I'm very happy about. And yes, I think that kind of bonding between me and him, you will be able to see much more in Raksha Bandhan.
And what was it like working with the sisters? We've seen, I think, Smriti and Sehjmeen have made their debut in this movie.
Yes. Then there is Sadia and then Deepika. They have done few of the films. But what was very important for Raksha Bandhan was these 4 sisters. So when I was talking about purity or honesty, you need to do your bit for the story rather than for yourself. The characters which can straight away on the first look get into that connect with the audience. So I think these 4 girls have done a brilliant job with that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Anandji. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.